its staff, management, or sponsors.
AMP2.tv presents Tell Us Your Business, where you're invited on the air to tell us what makes your business stand out in the community. It's important we hear from you to tell us all we need to know about what you do best. Tell Us Your Business uses the latest radio and television production systems, and all shows can be seen on AMP2.tv. If you have a question for our guest, call 888-565-1470. Now, let's get ready as our guest hits the airwaves and informs us about what we need to know on Tell Us Your Business.
Happy Tuesday, everyone. Welcome to Tell Us Your Biz. I feel like one of our previous hosts. We're here, Brooklyn Cafe Show After Hours, a little bit of Tell Us Your Biz live on WWNN Radio. So please give us a call, 888-565-1470. I think I forgot what phone number I was dealing with. But happy Tuesday, everyone. It's kind of a wet, rainy Tuesday here in Boca Raton. It has been raining all day. Did I say all day? All day. All night. It is still raining. So pardon us if we have a little bit of connection problems. We are doing our best. Electrical, internet, you name it. It's a little bit wet here in sunny South Florida. So we'll see how we're going to see how this rolls out.
If it goes blank,
You'll know why.
you'll know why.
So happy Tuesday to you. Good to see you on another Tuesday night. Another set for us. Third show of the day. It's always fun on a Tuesday.
Third show of the night. Well, tonight we have a special guest. Now, there's a few questions
I'm excited about
that
this
I want to
guest.
ask our guests, but I don't want to start right away. I want to make it a little bit nervous because these are very important questions about what's happening in the real estate market.
Real estate market, and she happens to be a host of one of the shows that we produce on Fridays. It's our Fuego show.
She does Fuego?
She does, well, sometimes when she comes.
She's going away again this week. Now, I was prepared for her going away this week. I have another Fuego host filling the gap. Because I knew she was going to do this to me.
Here's the funny thing about you, is I never know who you have signed up, coming on, who walks in the door.
Well, I got somebody else coming.
And there's, next thing you know, we got 10 people, 15 people come through these doors on Friday from 8:30 until 4, boom, 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 boom. And then the rest of the week, we kind of go, where is everybody? Because everyone wants to come on a Friday. They want Fuego Friday. They want Fedora Friday. They want Freddy's on Friday. They want a Gubba Rum Friday. But we don't have a whole lot of time on this show, so we need to get right into our questions.
No, let her swear.
Well, we have a young entrepreneur with us as well.
It's her daughter.
We have a very young entrepreneur with us, which I'm excited that she's here also.
Hi.
We're here with Lucky. I can't roll my R's. Aguirre. Aguirre.
What?
Aguirre.
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 We talk all the time. I cannot roll my R's.
Aguirre.
Aguirre.
Of Cardinal Financial Company. We're talking about home mortgages, home loans.
Yes.
And in this market, oh my goodness.
There, well, hi. Thank you for
Hello.
inviting me. Yes. So I'm Lucky Aguirre.
Aguirre.
But it's fine. You can say whichever way. It's fine. Yeah, so I have fun Fridays. It's true what you're saying. Fridays are so much fun to be at the Brooklyn Cafe studio. It's so much fun. And yes, every Friday, if I'm here, luckily I'll be there. This Friday I am not. But it is a fun place to go. Many opportunities to meet other entrepreneurs, business owners, artists. So much talent that goes by to your studio every Friday. That's the day that I normally go. I don't know the other days.
For Fuego.
For Fuego.
Now, the funny thing is, the last Friday she was there, and she told me, Freddie, I have to leave because I have a really
You can't
important
do
meeting."
this on
Yeah,
air.
she's already read it out.
Oh,
I
no.
said to her, so you're going to leave? She said, yes. And there it is, 1 o'clock, and there it goes, 12 to 1, 1 to 2. She was still there.
I switched the meeting for later.
Oh, is that what you did?
Uh-huh.
Yes, for you.
She knows how to maximize her time.
She's lying. She's lying.
So the market is hot, as some realtors are calling it. In my case, I help individuals to get a home loan. So a lot of people reach out to me. So we have a lot of activity because people are applying and trying to see where they are. We have new first-time buyers that are trying to get an understanding of the process, getting the budget, knowing clearly what is the cash to close needed, and then what type of house they can afford, or they can afford any house, but they look at what number they feel comfortable with monthly expenses for a home. And then there's other people buying investments or second homes and so on. In my case, what I see that my customers are having, some of them a challenge, is to get an offer accepted. So even we're having interesting situations where listing realtors are calling me asking how is this buyer. So they have these offers on the table and they're trying to evaluate and make a decision who will get the offer for the house.
All right, now, hold on.
That's
Okay,
interesting.
okay,
A whole
okay.
lot of moving parts.
Hold on. I'm going to tell you, how much truth and honesty can we talk about the market? Because I was in the real estate game a long
I
time.
know.
And how much truth can we talk about? Because number one, right now, it's a seller's market, which is very rare. But it's a seller's market because everybody from the north, for some odd reason, wants to come down here to live.
Texas. We don't have many.
Oh, no, it's always been, the taxes has always been there. This is a different phenomenon. So let me ask you, now you approve people for monies, right? Now you know that the houses
Yes.
are blowing up way above appraisal. House is 300,000, you're getting $1 million for it. To buy, don't laugh. Are we being honest? Don't laugh. Because people aren't going to believe this. Now, you have to come up with the difference in the money.
I laugh because you went from 300 to a
$1
million.
You're
How much
probably
you
like
want-
8 to $1 million.
Excuse me. I can show you the Texas. I know the houses. I can show
Oh,
you.
well, maybe you're talking about a home that 10 years ago was 300 and now
That's
it's a
right.
million.
So
Okay,
they took
okay.
It off the market. You see? I asked you, can we be real? They took it off the market. They put some improvement in there. All of a sudden, these appraisal values start going up.
They're not appraisal values. They're just,
No, the 300 turned into 800,000.
yeah, oh, that part, yes.
Now you're in
Now they're
$1.3
selling for $1.3 million, right?
But the funny thing about this is it gets harder to qualify for $1.3 million minus the cash, so you're at 800, right? It gets harder to qualify at 800 than it is at 3. You need an expert.
Well, also it's based on that applicant. So you have to qualify for 800 loan, and then you need to have, based on that loan, if you're talking about a jumbo loan, then you need a different type of down payment. Depending on what program, it requires a different down payment.
Let's talk about the different programs. The jumbo right now is what? 520, I think it's like 523, 529.
Depending, so we're in Palm Beach County. So conventional is like 5. We would talk about this the other day.
It's around 5.25, I think,
Yeah,
right?
5.25. And so depending on the county, so the state national, there's a number, and then depending on the county that you are, there's a different number. There's a list that has
What
to
is the number you're talking about?
Where-
Conventional versus jumbo.
What is the 5.25? What, the
I-
interest rate?
No, I think 5.25 is about where you hit conventional line to jumbo.
where a jumbo loan starts.
Above.
What number? Yes, one number of a loan. And it's interesting that now some homes went from a regular program,
To a jumbo.
and now to buy the house, you need a jumbo loan. You're right, Freddie.
Now let me ask you another question. Let's keep being right. I asked you, can we be honest? There is some creative financing in the day when I did this. Okay, so you can go, do they still do non-income verification loans?
I don't do those programs. I do through Cardinal. I am a direct lender. We're a direct lender, but also I'm an authorized broker with some programs. So yes, there are alternative loans, and there are interesting loans, like investor cash flow, or there's like a bank statement loan. So there has to be an income. The alternative way, instead of a no income verification, is that something else become an income. For example, an investment cash flow loan can be that property that you're buying, you already have your primary, and that property that you're buying can be your second, and it's an investment. They're using that property as an income, meaning that the rental, the income that property
As
can,
part of their income.
that's your income. So there's many ways. Part of originating a loan and getting somebody pre-qualified is getting to know that person. What is your finance? What are you looking for? This is your first, second, third home. What are you trying to do with the home? You know, what is your cash flow? And learning all those different aspects, so then we can say, oh, so you can qualify for this and that. We can have a situation that somebody has their assets. They have many funds. They don't want to use it all. They want a loan, but they have cash enough to do a down payment. They have worked many years and they have a good credit and so on. There might be a situation that we said, okay, you don't qualify for this, but there's this program and this program that you qualify. These are the terms.
So there's different programs for different people.
Yes.
Different circumstances.
And different credit scores you're looking at for different programs?
Wait a minute, we haven't got to that yet. That's a different conversation.
But we
That's a
also,
different conversation,
yes.
right? Because credit scores is a different animal. 30% of your income you have to qualify for that animal. But my question to you is this: if I am going to do a jumbo,
Mm-hmm.
and I am going to qualify for 800, but I don't qualify for the difference.
You don't
I'm
have the
only
cash
doing-
difference?
I have to put the cash difference. Do I get credit for doing the difference?
You're
on the
talking
qualification?
if the appraisal.
Forget about that. That's a.
We forget about the appraisal. So yeah, so jumbo loans are really interesting. So you get a bigger, $1 million, $2 million home. That's the case. That's normally how some loan originators market. Trying to the high end, the high end of the market. So it's gonna determine kind of very similar based on your credit, based on the assets, based on their like reserves or cash flow, whichever you want to call it. So then it can be, there are some programs that you can do. You have to put 20% down, or some you have to put 15% down, depending on the whole profile of the individual.
Exactly.
So what is the financial situation of that person? And then there are programs with all the alternative that then they will say, okay, 20% down or 25% down or 30% down.
But you have a specialty where you can work with people that have got great credit scores and great income. You can pretty much get your loan, or they're paying cash from various lenders. But you work with people, you work out this magic. And if you don't have these great credit scores, you have programs to help those people that may be first home buyers, may be young. And I want everyone to realize that even though we're in Palm Beach County, not everyone is buying these $1-2 million homes with great credit and tons of money. There are people that are just trying to get into the market right now, saying, you know what, I want to get in. My credit score may not be great. I'm a first-time home buyer. Can you help me?
Yeah. So even individuals that their income is great. Let's say they're over six figured, and something happened some years ago. Situations happen, right?
Sure.
And then it affected their credit, and they have worked the last 3 years, pay off everything, and still there's some history that is affecting them. And until that is not removed completely from their credit, it's still there. So maybe that person is hard situation to get a conventional with 10% down or 5% down, or 3% down. We have conventional for 3% down if it's the first time you buy a home.
Wow.
But sometimes that person with that situation needs to put 25% down. So, or 30. So then we try to find a program that, okay, if you have 20% down, you can do it. It could be a situation like that.
That's if you want the better rate on conventional, right? The 3% down.
Conventional, like there's a Freddie in the conventional.
This is a Freddie
right?
kind
There's
of
a Freddie in
situation.
conventional. So a conventional loan, there are different programs under conventional, Freddie, Fannie Mae, and so on. There's Freddie Mac, right, and Fannie Mae. So depending on the profile, on the whole application, the income, the debt to income ratio, depending on everything, I might get a person conventional under a Freddie Mac and not a Fannie Mae. Maybe Fannie Mae doesn't like Freddie, but I can give a loan to Freddie under the Freddie Mac program.
Because you have a ding. Now you could do FHA.
So then also we have the FHA. So conventional first-time home buyer, because going back to Don's question, 3% down, and we can help, guiding the person and telling them. A lot of people might apply today, and I said, okay, if you do 1, 2, 3, let's work on your credit, or let's work on your cash flow. Let's work on your cash.
Right.
Well, you will need this much more to buy this, this house. You will be qualified for $300,000, but you need $10,000 more to be able to cover everything. And so I guide them, and then they get ready, and they call me. Okay, I have the cash. My credit is this. I did this with the credit. I lowered the balance on my credit card, whichever was the guidance. And they call back, and now they're ready. And then we'll do the pre-approval, and they walk out there trying to find a home. Like a lot of people are out there trying to find a home right now. And then the FHA is 3.5. The first-time home buyer, you can put 3.5% down. And the FHA, still for a lot of people have a negative connotation. However, I think it's a great program that, it has a mortgage insurance. Of course, any loan that you do less than 80% loan to value, you have to pay mortgage insurance, right? So FHA also has a mortgage insurance, but that's covered, it's an insurance by the government. So,
Right.
so it's like kind of a negative connotation, but it is a great program that gives an opportunity to somebody that might have a good income. It might have, the credit, maybe something happened in the past, and they move on from that, and now they have their cash, that they're ready, and they can afford to buy a home.
What about points when people are comparing different
Hold on,
rates?
hold on.
We don't have a whole lot of time. I got a lot of
She
questions
doesn't have a lot of time.
I got about 8 minutes left.
The FHA is a higher rated program. The insurance program that she's talking about, that 20%, is a policy you have to buy in case you go belly up. But the FHA also allows you, like any conventional loan, you can buy down the loan on the rate. You can pay points.
You can pay
There go.
points. Thank you.
You can pay to buy the loan down. There's a lot of things you can do. It's called creative finance.
Exactly. And then also with the FHA, so a conventional loan, right now we have the credit score needs to be 620 or higher, 620 or higher. FHA 580 with 3% down. I can give you a loan with 550 credit score, but you need to put 10% down. Okay, so there are many options. So if you don't have the credit, you should maybe have the cash. It's like a puzzle, if you don't have one thing, you need to have the other one. So that's how the programs kind of work. You have a low credit, you need to have some cash, to cover the down payment and closing costs. There's also down payment assistance program, and those require a 640, 660, 680 credit score depending on the programs.
And
Florida
what does
has
that
them.
do? What
I'm
does
sorry?
that do for you?
They can give you from $7,000 to $10,000 to put for down payment, and they have different terms. So some of them you have to pay
Is
back.
that part of the loan?
Yes, it can be part of the loan if you qualify. Yes.
I love this. I didn't know that.
But you need a credit score in the sixes to
Six.
qualify for the money down.
Because those programs, they determine the rules. So they said, okay, I'm going to help this person with $7,000, but you need to have 640 or you need to have 660. And then also they might determine the interest rate.
Now, I don't want to.
I know.
And it's so much
And
information.
the importance of getting pre-qualified is so important.
But I got a question.
Okay.
Do you do 3 credit scores? Do you do 2? Do you average them? I see TransUnion and I see another one, Equifax, and
Yes.
they are so different.
Yes, they are different. And as you know, Fred, because you did mortgage in your past life, our mortgage credit is a different algorithm. However, yes, we look at the 3 score, we look at the 3 credit report, and we use the middle score.
You use 3.
They look at all 3 and they tell
We
you to
look at
take
the 3, and then we grab the middle.
the median.
For my Latinos brothers and sisters, when she's on Fuego, I've asked her to talk to people, because you're right, there are more people looking in the 300,000 range and below than the jumbos. But a lot of people don't go for homes because they're afraid they don't qualify.
And to qualify is free. It doesn't hurt your credit score because we do a soft pull, and we can provide the free guidance, like a free consultation. And if you're not ready right now, but then you can work to get ready whenever it is. If it's next year or 6 months, based on the evaluation, we can, we kind of help you. Okay, so let's talk in 6 months.
And the importance of getting pre-qualified is because it is such a hot market that if you find a house, we were looking for a house. I think I put an offer in on 2 rentals and 3 to buy before I actually got a house. It's crazy. Being pre-qualified versus not can make all the difference of whether your offer is accepted.
It most definitely, a lot of people are not allowing you to look at a house. So you're connected. So somebody took you to see the house, but a lot of the realtors will not show you a home if you're not pre-qualified, if you don't have
That's
the
interesting.
documentation.
Now, if Lucky's in the studio on Fridays and she comes a little earlier, and you guys and whoever's listening to this program wants to come down and talk to her, we'll open up Studio B to let her pre-qualify you. It's not difficult. She asks you for the documentation. She'll get back to you maybe over the weekend and she'll pull it, whatever it is that she's doing. And once you pre-qualify, it gives you a little bit more. Yeah, I'm gonna eat at the weekend. Once you pre-qualify, it changes the rules of the game, because what they do is they do bidding wars. So you go in at 250. Okay, what are you gonna give me? What are you gonna give me? Yeah, but I have a letter that says I can actually.
You
give
love
it to
this.
you. Oh my God, I had a ball with this. Well, she knows. That's what drives you in this business, correct? It's that challenge.
It's a challenge for me, it's a challenge to approve somebody. Of course, like you said, yes, if you have the good credit, you have the cash, yes, call me. I want to also do, the easy loan. But the other ones are not difficult. But if you are not sure, if you need help with one of the areas, so then reach out to me. And I love that. It's like, okay, how can I get this person approved? I kind of figure it out and telling the person. And a lot of times in the conversation, I say, well, if you had a job that pays you this, and people start thinking, okay, my sister told me about this job. I think I need to apply for that job. It's just like you never know, like in the conversation,
It's
how
how to strategize to get where you need, and you need to talk to someone like you.
But
to
if
say,
you
"Oh, let me
you
help
want to buy a house, and if you don't talk with somebody, she ignored her sister, and then she went and applied for the job that was paying more.
But I
Just-
love this other program where if you have that credit score of 640, you may be able to get help with the cash down. Because think of these kids, these first-time home buyers, and they've got great jobs and they've got money and their credit score is really good, but they don't have the cash to put down.
Yes.
And can't ask mom and dad, and what do? You can't take another loan out, so you're sort of in this limbo of how do I do this?
So yes, definitely. Well, if there's family or friends that can do it, if there's family that can do a gift, perfect. We'll take the gift. But if not,
This is a great program.
it
The
is
gift is important.
the gift. Mom can give you money, and that's a gift, and that's accepted to help you.
We only got 2 minutes.
Okay.
So we're gonna go early. Now, how do people get in touch with you? Let's get out that phone number.
Yes, call me 561-454-8444. Any questions about a home loan, about the process, you don't even have to apply. Just any questions in regard to the process, I will be happy and guide you, if you need to apply. Maybe you know somebody that wants to apply to get a loan.
Definitely get pre-qualified. Give Lucky a call. You can always reach out to us at the cafe. You can message us at the cafe. You can find us at brooklyncafe.tv or here at the radio station. And Lucky is with us every Friday for Fuego. To
Yes.
get the information out to your Latino brothers
Now,
and
real quick,
sisters.
The temperature usually dictates sales of homes. Temperature's gonna start coming down. Are the sales gonna come down, or is this something you've never seen before and they are still going through the roof?
I don't have the magic ball. Like when I walk in and Linda said that she's so mean, I don't have the magic ball to predict what's going to
What is
happen.
your professional opinion?
My hope is that things are going to change. Nothing stays the same. Freddie, you did it for 30 years. Nothing stays the same. The market
It's
will
better now.
change,
It's better now.
right?
And I've told people, if you bought a house,
Buy it.
you'll be a multi-millionaire. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you again, get into the housing game. Buy small, buy 10 small equals 1 large. So I'm telling you,
Gotta do it.
creative finance.
Creative financing.
Creative
is
finance.
Absolutely. You
Yes.
can do this. Give Lucky a call. Contact her. We can always get the information over to her. Thank you so
you.
much, Gabby. We're going to interview you on another show as well. The young entrepreneur in our studio. Have a great evening, everyone. Tune in. We've got Ready, Set, Go Beyond coming to you in just a few minutes with your
Bye.
host, Jordana Foster.
We'll talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
This has been Tell Us Your Business, where a special guest comes on
We
every
gotcha.
week and tells us what they do.
Bottom
All shows can be seen on amp2.tv, and if you wish to be a guest, call 866-224-5422 and tell us about your business. That's 866-224-5422. This has been an AMP